Hello and how. It's gonna be all about me this week, which I can't say I'm too upset about, to be honest. It was all an introduction last week, kind of let you know what the blog's gonna be about and all that good stuff. Now we gotta get you guys a little familiar with me, you know? Let you know what I'm all about and all that good stuff. Stuff about me. What to tell you? Well, I'm not just gonna come out and say I'm boring, you know? Never trust people who say they're boring, by the way, because those are the people who are actually spies. It's the people who say they're really interesting that are actually boring, you know? The people who are at dinner parties and they go on and on about how they speak 5 languages, you know, and they spent 5 years in the Peace Corps in Uganda just... There's lots of things I like when it comes to like my interests and stuff. I couldn't possibly name them all in like a really short video. Luckily for you guys, I brought some visual aids. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. I like comic books. I like She-Hulk. She-Hulk's cool, cause like, she's angry, but like, she's lawyer stuff, yeah. Smart. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. Attack on Titan. I'm really big into Attack on Titan these days. But you know, who isn't? The people who haven't seen the show, duh. I'm not much of a fashionista, but I do love my t-shirts. For instance, I got this one at PopCon, and I'm a huge Wonder Woman fan. I knew from the moment I came into PopCon that I was gonna want a Wonder Woman shirt. I just knew that it was gonna be a matter of picking the right Wonder Woman, but from the moment I set foot into the t-shirt stand, I knew I wanted this Wonder Woman shirt because this is not just any Wonder Woman shirt. This is an Alex Ross Wonder Woman shirt. You can tell because of the style of the art that it's Alex Ross. And Alex Ross is one of my favorite artists. His style of art is just gorgeous. He does the art for lots of comic books, including Kingdom Come. If you've ever read Kingdom Come, sorry, I got really excited there. Oh, and I'm a writer. That's a huge one. I want to be a young adult writer someday, you know. Which moves us fluidly into my academic pursuits. You know, it's funny, I'm in college, and whenever you meet a new person on campus, it's always the same conversation, you know? What's your name? What's your major? What's your year? And what's your graduation date? So I guess going through the same old conversation, I guess my name, if you've been paying attention, is CarieBeara. I'm pursuing a BA in English, specifically English education, so I want to teach high school English. I know, right? I want to teach high school English to a bunch of snot-nosed little brats, the majority of which will likely regard me as their worst enemy. I'm gonna get most of them posting Facebook statuses lamenting just the agony of reading the Scarlet Letter. I know. No one's gonna be able to appreciate the beauty in the work that I'm teaching or anything like that, but I'm okay with that. I was studying to be a TCOM major, and then I changed my mind after only 1 semester in the program. The most positive reaction when I told everybody that I was changing programs was my aunt, who teaches 3rd grade. I told her that I wanted to become a teacher. This was her face. She goes, well, if you want to teach and you're changing your mind right now, you must really want to be a teacher. Everybody's afraid for me. But yeah, I'm a junior. Junior year. That's like only 1 year away from being a senior. And I'm towards the tail end of my junior year too. I'm supposed to graduate in the spring semester of 2015. I'm supposed to finish my senior year and then have 1 more semester in student teaching. That's not very much time at all. It's really very scary. I have only 1 more semester of being a student. Student is a very interesting word at this time in life. I'm using it in a very specific context right now. It is a noun, it still remains a noun, very specific noun. Student, a person in the interim between adolescence and adulthood in which the calling of higher education is justification for not having one's life together. Synonyms: me. Antonyms: the employed. It's a very interesting time in life right now, I'm not gonna lie. Because on the one hand, I'm an adult on paper, and on the other hand, I do not feel like I'm an adult at all. Because yeah, I'm living on my own, like out of my parents' house. My parents aren't here. I'm in charge of my own laundry. I'm in charge of cooking for myself. I am sleeping in a bed with my boyfriend out of wedlock. And there's no one here to wag their finger at me and say, shame on you. These are things that adults do without the consent of their parents. There are bills to pay for which I hand over money every month in exchange for goods. I hand over money to my landlord every month in order to live here. These are things that adults do, but for some reason I don't feel like an adult. And I feel like in a few months, just a little over a year, they're gonna hand me a piece of paper that says, you're a teacher now, go find a job, and then I will officially be an adult. But will I officially be an adult? When is it gonna happen? When am I officially gonna feel like an adult? Is it gonna be when I get my very first job and I get my very first real person paycheck? Not to say that, you know, people who have like real jobs now, who work in factories and, you know, who work in the Hot Topic in the mall, those are real jobs. I'm not saying those aren't real jobs. Those are real jobs, but they're not the job that I want. They're not the job that I want to have for the rest of my adult life, and therefore they're not my adult job. I don't know. Is it gonna be when I buy my first house? Is it gonna be when I pay the bills myself and I don't have to rely on help from my parents? Is it gonna be when I move out of this apartment and away from my roommates? It sucks being an adult. Sometimes. There are gonna be days when you've moved out and you're not with your parents anymore, and you're gonna be in like a really sad mood because you don't feel like you have your life together, and you're gonna wanna just crawl inside your closet and listen to some Lana Del Rey and think about how not put together your life is. And you're gonna wanna snuggle that old sweater that you've had since high school, and how you wish your mom was here to cook you a grilled cheese and do your laundry and make doctor's appointments for you because you're petrified of making adult phone calls. But this too shall pass. I can tell you from personal experience, because there's gonna come a point when you'll come out of the closet because you realize that there's a painting of Jesus staring at you. But hey, don't get me wrong. There's lots of good things about being an adult and being out on your own. Don't get me wrong at all. Being an adult can rock. I can jump on my own bed anytime I want. There are no parents here to say I can't jump on my own bed. You know, it's kind of cool. I can play my music as loud as I want. There aren't any parents to tell me to turn it down. But not too loud because I have neighbors, and I do like my neighbors. You want to be a nice neighbor. I can eat anything I want, any time of the day I want. I can eat cottage cheese on bread if I wanted to. I can drink blueberry, whatever the hell this is, straight out of the jug. See? I don't have to say excuse me. With no parents around to hassle me about how video games will rot my brain, I managed to make a career out of killing zombies, and I must say, I'm pretty good at it. Ooh, fatty boom boom bam! We didn't start the fire. Oh shit, I started the fire. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, everybody's on fire, oh god. Oh my god. Oh, that ain't even cool. No, not in the hallway. Oh my god, no, 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 no. No, I want to live. Oh, he down already. Oh, that's not even cool. I wasted a Molotov on him. That's not cool. So that's pretty much my life. 20-something girl living in an apartment with two of her best friends. It's not a bad life. Sometimes I wish my life was a lot like a John Hughes movie, but who hasn't wished that? The best of us have certainly wished it. Emma Stone has wished it. Everybody has wished it. I wish that my life could be a lot like St. Elmo's Fire, you know? Everybody fights and struggles with life, but at the end of the day, we all go to our favorite bar and we raise a toast to life, and then the next day, everything's all better. That's just not how life is. But it can be pretty close sometimes. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe and to look out for a video next week. Alright, everybody have a good week. See you later.